My dad looked up from his phone and told me my family trip was canceled for me. I'd already paid in. He laughed like it was a punchline. That was the moment I decided they weren't going anywhere either. He'd been hyping this vacation for months. 2 weeks away. Flights, hotel, rental car, excursions. He kept whining about the price, so I worked extra shifts and sent him money. I actually thought I was buying myself a seat in the family. I wasn't. He didn't even pause his scrolling. His thumb kept moving like I wasn't even there. The TV chirped in the background. Too cheerful for that moment. My stepmom's ice clinked in her glass, slow and deliberate. My stepsister didn't look up once, just smiled at her screen. Then my dad said it flat as a receipt. "You were never invited anyway," he said, like it was obvious. And he laughed, short and sharp, like he'd won something. I stared at him, waiting for a punchline. My throat went dry. "What do you mean I'm not coming?" He smirked. "Don't be dramatic. You wouldn't even enjoy it." My stepmom finally spoke, sweet as syrup. She wanted it to be special. Just us. Just the three of them. Like I was a guest they forgot to uninvite. This wasn't new. At my dad's birthday dinner the year before, they handed my stepsister a shiny new laptop. I got a forced smile and a "we'll do something later." Later never came. If I complained, I was sensitive. If I stayed quiet, I was mature. So I did what I always did. I swallowed it. I kept my voice calm. "Okay," I said. "Enjoy your trip." He waved me off like I was annoying him. What he didn't realize was I had booked half of it. My card was on the hotel. My name was on the rental. I'd paid for 2 of the big excursions. Every confirmation email lived in my inbox. That night, I opened my laptop and started clicking. I canceled the hotel and watched the confirmation pop up. Then I canceled the rental car and got the reservation voided email. After that, I canceled every excursion tied to my card. Finally, I called the airline and pulled back my portion. Refund pending. Case number assigned. I went to bed and slept like a rock. The next morning, my phone lit up like an alarm. "Did you cancel the hotel? The car company says we don't exist. We're at the airport, answer me." Then the tone turned ugly. "You selfish brat, fix this. You ruined everything." I set my phone face down and made coffee. A few hours later, my dad showed up at my apartment. He pounded on my door hard enough to rattle the frame. When I opened it, his face was red and sweaty, and his eyes were wild. "What the hell did you do?" he snapped. I leaned on the door like I had all day. "I canceled everything." His jaw dropped. "You had no right. We're stuck." I shrugged. Since I wasn't invited, I didn't need to pay. He stepped closer. "You're embarrassing this family." I let out a short laugh. "You mean the family that laughed in my face?" He tried to argue. He tried to guilt me. He even tried the soft voice like he was negotiating with a child. "Just fix it," he said. "We can talk later." I didn't blink. I looked past him at the hallway, then back at his face. "No," I said. He froze like he'd never heard that word from me. Over the next few days, they rotated tactics. My stepmom texted like she suddenly cared. "I thought we were making progress," she wrote. This was cruel. My stepsister sent a voice memo whining about how I'd ruined her dream, like I'd stolen oxygen from her lungs. My dad left messages pretending to be hurt. "You really hurt this family," he said. "She is devastated." They didn't have a backup plan. The hotel was booked solid. New flights were insanely expensive. And after I flagged the charge as unauthorized, the rental company wouldn't touch a new reservation with his name. They stayed home, furious, bored, trapped with each other. A week later, my dad came back, quieter this time. Desperate, not angry. "Okay," he sighed. "I get it. You're mad. But don't you think you went too far?" I stared at him. "You took my money. You let me believe I mattered. Then you laughed and told me I was never invited." He flinched, then tried a different angle. "We can plan another trip," he offered. "You can come. We'll do it right." It sounded like a coupon, not an apology. I shook my head. "Keep it," I said. "I'll spend my money on people who actually want me around." He didn't yell this time. He just looked lost. And that was the real win. Not the canceled vacation, not the airport meltdown. The moment he realized I was done begging for a seat at their table. What would you have done in my place?